Tonight on Monday Night Report, Randy Orton gets a title shot. Mike Tyson returns to the WWE. The Miz wastes a lot of our time and much more. Up now, the Monday Night Report. This is the Kick-Ass Wrestling Show.
What you want? What you want? Come on. What you want? What you want? Come on. What you want? Come on. What you want?
Okay, wrestling fans, this is your Monday Night Report for January 11th, 2010. Monday Night Raw was tonight. We did not have Impact like we did last week. But tonight on Monday Night Raw, Mike Tyson, the special guest host. That's the first thing we're going to talk about tonight. I thought Mike Tyson was pretty good. His promos could have been a little bit better, but he's pretty good at that. I was shocked that he was wrestling when they made that announcement. I don't think anyone really saw that coming. I thought he would have something to do with the match, but I didn't think he'd be wrestling. He did pretty good in the wrestling match. Like I said in the beginning, his mic skills had a little bit to be desired, but he made the triple threat match with Orton, Kofi, and Cena. Sorry, I was trying to block out John Cena apparently, and John Cena, who was getting some very loud boos and some Cena sucks chants early on. But I thought Tyson did pretty well. He made that match. That was an exciting match to look forward to. And then the tag match with him and Jericho. Although I think a lot of people saw the big turn coming when Tyson turned on Jericho at the end there and joined DX. I know a lot of people saw that coming. So that was okay. Overall, it was good to see Tyson wrestle. Should have been longer. Hornswoggle came out very early in the match. But overall, I thought Tyson did well. I don't know that they scripted him so well. I'd like to see more of Tyson, but I don't think we're going to get him back too soon in the WWE. Legacy won their tag team match, and they also had a lot to do with Randy Orton winning his match as well and supposedly going to be getting a title shot against Sheamus. So a big night for Legacy, but this group needs to be broken up. We've seen it already. These guys need to go on their own. I'm a big fan of Ted DiBiase, but his character needs a lot of development. He's definitely not where he needs to be to get over. Same with Cody Rhodes. Good wrestler, but the character needs development. And I don't know if they can do that anymore as a tag team or as sort of a triple threat with Randy Orton and Legacy. So I think that needs to come to an end. I'm hearing it will as soon as the Royal Rumble. Legacy will break up, and as long as maybe WrestleMania for an Orton DiBiase match, which is what the talk is currently. So we'll see how that plays itself out. But Legacy, I thought, good night for them, and they need to break up. So let's get them apart as soon as possible. The Miz is a complete waste of my time. This guy, I don't see it. I don't think he has good mic skills. He's a heel, so it's going to be a little easier for him to be funny, to be entertaining, and I don't think he's either. I don't think he's funny, I don't think he's entertaining, and I don't hate him in a good way. I hate him in a get off the TV way. I just don't see the value in The Miz. I know some of you may like him. I know some of the lady fans think he's cute. But he's not to my taste of wrestler. So I thought the Miz thing was a big waste of time. I think his feud with MVP is a waste of time. And that whole walking to the ring promo was the biggest waste of time I've seen in quite a while. So I try not to be negative, but I did not like the Miz, and I don't like all the time that he's taking up in wrestling right now. That's just me, though. Take it or leave it. But I'm no fan of the Miz. Keep him off Raw, or let him drop that U.S. title, at least. Okay? Last but not least, definitely not least, Randy Orton. This was a big, big Raw for Randy Orton. He got the victory in the triple threat match over Kofi Kingston. Huge win for him. Yes, Legacy interfered, but he got the win. He's going to get a title shot. It looked like he was going to get beat pretty early when they were double teaming him, but Randy Orton's going to get the title shot. I'm very happy about that. He should be the World Wrestling Federation champion, not Sheamus. You need to put the belt on a recognizable name. This guy has a name for himself now. He's only getting bigger. He's still young, charismatic, athletic. This guy is who you need to ride with, especially if a war with TNA is looming right now. So I would definitely put that belt around Randy Orton as soon as possible, hopefully at the Royal Rumble. Will that happen? Probably not. A lot of speculation. John Cena is going to somehow find his way, into that match and get a title shot or get the title back. before WrestleMania? I hope not. I hope they this year's Orton's year in the WWE. It needs to be. I think he's their best talent. So hopefully they'll push him and treat him as such. So what's the Raw grade? What's the Raw grade for tonight before we close out the show? I thought the wrestling was good in spots, but overall pretty poor. I thought the triple threat match was the highlight. I thought the Orton victory was definitely the wrestling highlight and the smart thing that the WWE did. The main event with DX I wasn't too happy with. Tyson got in there and wrestled, but not too much. And overall, the two Divas matches I could have done without. Jack Swagger I can do without. So I think there's a lot to be desired. This show is not as good as last week, and it didn't have any Bret Hart. So this week I will have to give Raw a C+. And I think that is, again, a pretty fair grade for what Raw gave us. That's it for this week. We want to wish a speedy recovery to Miss Kathy Lawrence from New Jersey. She's a fan that watches the show, and she had knee replacement surgery, so we wish her all the best. We would love for you to subscribe to us. Please subscribe to us, and come see us every week. Every Monday, new episodes. We will see you next week on the Kick-Ass Wrestling Show.